Dr. Mario. Take it away, Cassasaur.
Um, I have no idea how I'm gonna follow Jeopardy, but I will try my best. I am cassasaur, Cass for short, and much like Jeopardy beforehand, this too is a potato version of a go-to game, but I love it anyway. This is Dr. Mario and Puzzle League for the Game Boy Advance. It was a combination two-pack on the same cartridge, like everybody did in the mid 2000s. So, but I like this version a lot because it has two of my favorite series on it. I played a game from the Puzzle League series a couple years ago at a Midwest Speedfest, and now we're going to visit the Doctor. Because we might be feeling it. It's been a really good first day of VGMCon and Midwest Speedfest, but it could take a toll on us, so we gotta go visit the Doctor, make us feel better. So, this version of Dr. Mario is based off of Dr. Mario 64 for the N64, in certain ways. We'll play as one player, we can play as two players, but we're gonna play as one player. We have a few different modes that we can choose from, but we're just gonna do a standard classic level 0 to 10 run of the game, and we got our choice of music. Now, normally I'm a pretty chill guy, but we gave you all the chance to pick my music. So, Newt, my friend, which track won?
Fever definitely won that one, 35 to 10.
Oh,
Thank you to all who
right.
donated.
Thank you all so much for your donations. The most important thing is that we are raising money for an incredibly important cause. So thank you all for doing that. With that being said, yes, we're gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. So the premise of Dr. Mario is that you have to match at least 3 of the same color vitamins with the viruses, like I did just there, to get rid of them. Because this is very serious business and we're saving a day. And that was already level 0. The series started, I believe, a good 35 years ago, which is wild, but it's been on a lot of different platforms. This is one of 2 for the Game Boy Advance, but most famously, it's on the NES and Game Boy, regular Game Boy. This version is a bit different from those versions for people who are familiar with that. The pill bottle size is a bit smaller than in other games, and the number of viruses that we have to get rid of is smaller, and the number of viruses also grows by a smaller amount depending on which level you're on. Like level 2, we just started with 7 viruses, and we would already be up to 12, I believe, in the original. But you might think that this means the game is a bit easier, and it is to an extent. But also, if you less of a size of a pill bottle, fewer viruses means less room to correct mistakes that you might make. So take it with a grain of salt, I suppose. But let's see. Okay, that was good. Level 2 there. So, what was I gonna say? The thing about speedrunning a puzzle, I do like speedrunning puzzle games. I've done a few of those before here and other places. I really like it. No 2 runs are the same. It's good and it's bad because you're kind of at the mercy of RNG, random number generators. They can be good, they can be bad, depending on, random numbers. Well, we just make do with what we have. Let's do that, and there. Okay, we are already past level 3. To level 4 now. I started at a high speed, which is kind of a new thing for me. Most beginners of the game start at medium speed just to get down, learning where to best put the pills as you get them because you can't like hold a piece like you can in like modern versions of Tetris, for example, for what you want. So you have you have to deal with what you get. So it makes it a bit challenging. Get rid of that. But I've been playing games from the Dr. Mario series on and off for a couple of years now. I am no by I yeah, I am by no means an expert, but I think I'm getting better, and this game has helped with that. Um, it's a bit more beginner friendly in that way. Let's see. Okay, we're making good here. Newt, as we hit the halfway mark of the run already, if there's any messages or anything you'd like to say, please take it away.
Well, we don't have any new donations at the moment, but you all out in the crowd and at home in chat can change that by going to donate.midwestspeedfest.com or by typing exclamation point donate in the chat. And yeah, support a good cause.
Absolutely, the P Fund donation does incredible work, and this year and these uncharted times is no exception. Um, oh gosh, what did I just do? Okay, kind of got myself into a little bit of a pickle here, but let's fix. Okay, there's some more changes to this version of Dr. Mario. The music gets a little bit faster once we get down to the last few viruses we have to get rid of. Okay, good. I got a double solid red. The RNG is a little bit more friendlier in this version than in the NES version. We're gonna pause for a moment just with and let this cutscene play. This is a part of all most Dr. Mario games. I just think it's funny because it's a high speed, and the cutscene features a turtle, which of course is known for going very fast, like I am. And now let's keep going. Level 6. This is kind of where things usually get a little bit more challenging in the run. Which makes sense because you have still the same amount of space, but you start to get more viruses to get rid of. And like I mentioned earlier, you don't have as much space. And there's the alarm. Okay, good. I was wondering when that was going to come up. That alarm sometimes goes off when the game thinks that you have got your vitamins and pills a little bit too close for comfort to the top. But usually it goes down, which is good. Let me get a good combo in. We wait. Okay, good. There's more blue. Okay. There's that. The number of viruses increased by 3 up to 20 for level 7, which is still less yapping, more at Cass. Okay, there we go. Nope. It is very easy to get in a pickle when you're playing, especially even like the most expert of players sometimes have their moments, just like we all do. Let's see. Okay, we're going to move this red one down here to reduce the amount of time that we can't do anything, which is totally fine. There we go. Let's go there, and this is good so far. Thank you to everyone who has joined us here in person for VGMCon at Midwest Speedfest, who is watched online. This is a great group of folks. It's a good organization. that we're raising money for. And we just have blues left here. Let's... Come on. There we go. I can guarantee you in the NES version that would have taken at least a half a minute. But that's okay. Maybe I'll play that one next. Let's do that. We're already on level 8, so we've got just 3 more levels to go here. In the run, there is a 0 to 20 level run, or category of this game. Oh! Okay, that works. There's a 0 to 20 level category of this game. I have done that once, which I was super proud of myself for, because it is hard. Even for, like, if you think you're good at the game, there's a difference between being good at the game casually and competitively. But, okay. Okay, these combinations that I'm making are helpful when you're playing like one player, but especially if you're playing either as versus the computer or against another person, because then you get garbage garbage pills sent to you, or sent to the opponent, which could ruin them. Which everybody loves that, especially when in a game like this. Okay. So we've got 2 more levels here. Let's do... Oof. This is one of those times where I wish that I could hold a piece. Yeah. Shh. Another thing about the alarm in this game is that when it triggers, changes depending on the level that you're on. Because it's some of those later levels, it's pretty tight-knit, pretty close-knit space in there. So it would go off quite a bit for like the entire level, and it's not fun, and it doesn't help. They may think it's helpful, like, hey, this is a problem. No, it's actually annoying, but that's okay. Okay, that was good. Let's see, there, and there. Let's see. Oh. I don't know where to put. Okay, I can play the game. It is all good. Okay, sit there. Good. There's actually, as I mentioned, 2 versions of Dr. Mario on Game Boy Advance. There's this one with Puzzle League, and the version from the classic NES series, which is a carbon copy-paste of the NES game. I just love the Game Boy Advance era of gaming because it was like the first console that I bought with my own money, and also there is a game for everything. Every franchise, every movie, every TV show, like double versions of classic games. I love it. Okay. Oh, and it's getting a little faster. That's cool. I love that. Come on. Okay. We're gonna play it a little safe here, so we don't get stuck in this level when we're near the end. Okay. Okay. Got 1 more level here. After I get rid of these 29 viruses, it will be time. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Enough. We're gonna scooch. Oh. Okay. Ope, as they say. That's okay. It's an easy fix. There. Yeah. I got it. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Okay. My PB in this category is about 11 minutes in game time. Yeah, okay. Enough. I know, it's so exciting. It took a little bit to get here. Shout out to the tech crew for being amazing. It definitely is a lot of work to put on an event like this, especially with new to us equipment. Thanks to our Midwest Speedfest tune-up event that we had a few months back. Y'all helped us get some much needed new things to play with. But you know, these folks are good. Y'all are good. Okay. I have to stop yapping for a moment so I can concentrate. Okay. There. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. This is good. Okay. There's a lot of yellows left. We could use that to help us. It's a combo. Happy noise, let's go. Love that noise also pops up when some of the combo that we make is not, is garbage. Is, like, not the vitamins that we need to kill, or the viruses that we need to kill. Wow. Okay. 4 left to go. Once I get rid of all of these, let's, come on. There. Right there. 3 left. Oh, I know what I meant. Okay, let's go that way. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay. That's okay. Okay, well, I just have to get rid of this, and then once I do this, it will be time. Alright. Yeah, so that was Dr. Mario and Puzzle League for the Game Boy Advance. I would like to, as I let this cutscene play, let's do some shout-outs. Shout-outs to Midwest Speedfest for having me back. It's my 4th year as a runner. This organization, this marathon is great for Pigs Fly. This org is great for first-time marathoners, first-time volunteers. If you want to get involved, you don't have to live in the Midwest to do that. But if you do live close or can get here, come hang out with us. We're here at VGM Con every year. It's a blast. Thanks to VGM Con for having us back as well. To the Dr. Mario Championship community on Discord and other places. They mostly dabble in the NES version, but they let this new kid in anyway. Shoutouts to the Binary Breakers, to my team at Fast Paced Events, including Snowball, who's up next, to Black in a Flash, I knew I was going to get that wrong, especially Limey and PT, and to my fellow queer and trans people for continuing to shine in a world that wants us to be dimmed. Yeah, we're not going anywhere, and, like, keep it going. But to the prospective allies out there, thank you, and we need you loud and queer. I mean, loud and clear. On that note, I'm going to go. Plenty marathon left. Stay tuned. Thank you all.